how's it going?
Good.
So today we're going to do a little short game of chipping and pitching. So how would you rate your short game on a scale of 1 to 10 with your wedges and stuff?
Maybe like 4, 5.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
So nothing too
That's
outstanding.
great.
Alright, so basically chipping and pitching definitely, it's just like a miniature version of a full swing. All the key things you want to do and perform is really what you want to do in a larger sense with a full swing. So hit a few like 40-yard shots like you would if you're going out and playing with your friends. All right, that's about 50, maybe 60 yards. Let's tone it down about 20 yards or so. That's not bad, but I'm going to teach you a few things that will definitely, help out your consistency and distance control. So first thing, first off, what club are you using?
Using a 2-6.
256 sand wedges?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. I myself like to use a 60, but it's all a matter of preference. So set up like you were to it before without hitting the shot. Stop before you hit the ball. See how your stances are still pretty, CJ especially, how your stance is pretty wide? What I want you to do is kind of narrow your stance. So it's about 6-8 inches in between your feet. And instead, with a full shot, instead of being parallel, like you are now, parallel to the target line, I want you to open your stance and your hips so you're aiming to the right since you're left. And what that's going to do, if you aim like that, when you swing through, it's going to help your body turn and get through the shot. So really make that stance narrow and open the stance. And also with ball position, instead of in the middle, depending on the length of the shot and the trajectory, the furthest forward I want to see it is middle of your stance. For pitch shots, it can go middle, anywhere from the middle to all the way off your right foot. So kind of put it back in your stance, narrow width of your stance, and kind of aim a little to the right. How does that feel? Different? I'm sure it feels a little more compact and really hitting down on the ball. And that's really what you want, even with the full swing. You want to hit down on the ball. Because, CJ, when you hit down on the ball, you're coming down on it, and it's going to impart that spin down the grooves, spin, and the spin is what makes it airborne. So really in the back of your stance, and when you put in the back of your stance, your hands are naturally going to be ahead of the ball. So a little forward press, and that's really going to encourage you to hit down on it. Those are two really good motions. How does it feel different than what you were doing before?
Getting through it more. Force it.
Sure.
How about before you hit another ball, just take 2 or 3 practice swings. Really feeling, hitting down on the ball, keeping your chest especially. Move that chest through the ball, keeping your sternum and your chest working to hit down on the ball. And one little cool benefit, if you keep practicing this and you learn it, it's naturally going to put a lot of backspin on the ball. So that's what you see the tour players doing that. And you know, they put spin on the green when the ball lands, so that's definitely a little plus. Okay, now that we got like the 40-yard shot, everything you just learned, put that together, but let's do a little like really short pitches and even chip shots. So kind of like in between those two shadows, I want you to land the ball. And with these shorter shots, don't be afraid to make your stance even narrower. It's going to feel real different and maybe a little imbalanced, but it's really going to help you control the strike of the ball and how far you hit it. Anthony, you know how you see how you just kind of hit that fat behind it?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really see you hit it. I was kind of looking at CJ, but what most likely happened is you probably fell back on your left foot.
Right.
So when your weight goes back, you tend to hit it. And really, when you want to hit down on the ball, also put your weight on your front foot. So for you guys, your right foot. It's a narrow stance, weight on your left side, ball position back, and hit down on the ball. How's that feel?
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, you always want to pick out a target. So that second opening in the shadows, kind of aim for that. Land your ball there. It's not bad, a little right, but good distance. Yeah, that's real good. All right, so one more practice swing and then just try to hit it, duplicate that last shot, CJ, and land it in that little opening. That's a lot better. And Anthony, I noticed you don't wear a glove. Do you ever wear a glove?
Sometimes it feels.
Yeah, I know myself, when I'm chipping and pitching, I like to take my glove off. Because it lets you have a little more feel, and you can feel, how far you're hitting the ball and help you control your distance. So it's kind of a thought, CJ, if you want to maybe take your glove off when you're chipping.
Sure, yeah.
It's what I've learned over the years, it definitely gives you more feel. You should definitely be able to control the distance a little better. And one last key fundamental for chipping and pitching, which both of you seem to already do well. After the shot, you don't want to flip. Don't want the club head to pass your hands like that. A lot of people do that. That can lead to bladed shots, thin shots. You really want to keep the grip in your hands at impact and after impact, leaving the club head. So like a head like that. And CJ does a good job of that, but that's something, Anthony, you might want to keep in mind. Like that. That's going to help eliminate the thin shot. The occasional bladed shot over the green when you're chipping. Yeah, that's real good, Anthony. How'd that feel?
Different. Yeah, you hit it better. More solid.
You really head down on it, it's going to eliminate
Yeah.
a lot of the miss hits. Let's take 2 more practice swings and then hit 1 more, keeping all those swing shots in mind.